Why would I chat? I will ask you a simple question. Will you say yes and no? On Skype, yes. Not so much on video. Yeah, no, I'm getting my life.
Thank you.
Just there?
記憶。このお芝居は私たちの記憶です。
Memory. This is based on our memories. On March 11th, 2011, the day of graduation, the male student is planning the dinner after the graduation ceremony with his friend.
Earthquake emergency warning.
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。スタジオが非常に大きく揺れています。
揺れでかなり大きいですね。落ち着いてください。落ち着いてください。揺れてますよ。すごい揺れてる。大きいですよ、揺れが。
緊急地震速報が出されました。
しています。かなり大きな揺れです。来てます。来てください。皆さん来てください。緊急地震速報です。
今来てますよ、津波が。今到達してるよ、テレビ朝日。
まさに今、濁流が仙台空港の滑走路に押し寄せています。
頑張ってください。
メルトダウンが始まっていると見られる。それも震は解けたと見ている。
ちょっと最悪の状況が、
これは非常に重大な状態になっています。はい、そこには出ないでください。
何らかの爆発的事象があったことが分かりました。
先ほど11時1分に水素が集まりました。
Country, the official pronouncements are beginning to wear thin.
自衛隊のヘリで放水が始まりました。
Missing persons are classified as missing only after submitting the report of missing. So, if they have never been reported on paper, they are not considered as missing victims. In the kitchen, I was cleaning up dishes that were all smashed into pieces. Piece by piece, I was putting them into a box. I felt disappointed about myself, the kitchen, and also the world. All gasoline were already run out. What about water and food? Or my energy will be run out first? In this apartment, only myself is left. Or is there any reason to hurt us so bad? What does this earthquake want to tell us? If there is nothing to learn, what should we believe in? Do you have a town that you feel as home? Yes, I have, but the town is gone. Radiation are falling out. It is silent night.
When it all began, a super earthquake and nowhere to hide. And then an even greater horror, a tsunami that sent a giant wall of water racing towards the coast, tossing cars, boats and buildings like fragile toys. It was exactly 2:46 p.m. local time when the earthquake struck. This was in the local government office in the city of Sendai, close to the epicenter. Papers, furniture, nothing was safe. This was the local air terminal where the ceiling collapsed. As far as hundreds of miles south in Tokyo, offices, homes and shops shook and rocked, leaving some people in tower blocks trapped without escape.
When it really started to get quite serious and shaky, and at that point I just thought, I could possibly die now. This is, I don't know if I could get down the stairs in time to reach the bottom floor. And then I also had my wife screaming down my ear because she was working in buildings in Tokyo.
For those living by the coast, worse was to come. The 23-foot tsunami triggered by the quake reached the shore with terrifying speed. Boats broke away from moorings, splintering as though made of matchsticks. Whole buildings collapsed into the water. These images from Japanese TV show the terrible power of the water, sweeping away whole shipping containers and crushing buildings like tin cans. One entire ship carrying dozens of dock workers was simply swept away. Here in Miyako, the entire port was submerged. Cars and vans and even houses were swept up in the swirling current. One building here on fire. And further inland, the black wall of water continued its relentless onslaught over fields. Thick with debris, it absorbed everything in its path. Many abandoned homes were left half underwater. Not everyone managed to get away. In Tokyo, the tremors also caused havoc at the Parliament building. The Prime Minister went on television to brief the nation.
It was a very strong earthquake, and in the Tohoku region, mainly and over a wide area, damage has been inflicted. I offer my deepest sympathy to the people who have suffered the disaster.
And a further cause for alarm, damage to infrastructure. This oil refinery east of Tokyo caught fire as a result of the quake and then exploded to rage out of control. The flames billowed over 100 feet into the air, blazing like a fireball for hours. There were also, worryingly, incidents at 2 nuclear plants. They shut down automatically when the tremors began, but a small blaze started in the turbine hall of one, and the cooling system failed in the other. Local residents were evacuated as a precaution. Transport links in the region hit by the disaster were also affected. In some places, roads buckled or cracked wide open, leaving gaping holes. Other coastal roads were swept away, or motorists found themselves stranded on bypasses, watching the swirling muddy water below, littered with debris, smashing into the embankment. And the airport in Sendai was completely submerged. The water crept up the runway. Passengers took refuge on the roof of the terminal building. In Tokyo, thousands of commuters were stranded when rail and road links ground to a halt. The BBC's Tokyo correspondent, Roland Burke, witnessed their desperation.
Just look at this, a huge line stretching down into the distance, people waiting to catch a bus. There are thousands of people, millions of people on the streets of Tokyo tonight. All trains have been suspended. The official advice, if you're safe, is to stay where you are. But after the shock of this afternoon's earthquake, many people just want to get home.
As night time fell, fires were still breaking out in the places that bore the brunt of the disaster. Rescue teams reported they found hundreds dead in Sendai.
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。
Graduation ceremony was scheduled, but it has been cancelled. How does your hometown look like? Our hometowns are crying in sorrow. What does hometown mean to you? I will never abandon my hometown. Hometown means to everything for me. For us, the meaning of happiness is only to get back our lives as we used to live like before. On the night of the earthquake happened, the beautiful stars were on the sky. When the earthquake happened, I was on my business trip to Iwate Prefecture. I was so worried about my son and wife, who were staying in Sendai. I was living in Tokyo at the time. By watching the video on tsunami on TV, I was thinking of my hometown, Sendai. I was waiting for the day of my university entrance ceremony, but I was afraid about if my university would be closed for a long time. It is quiet and silent night.